an AMI digital exclusive.
My name is Kat. I'm a hair and makeup artist based out of Toronto. I do weddings, I also do film, television work, I do prosthetics, I do special effects. What really drove me to sort of be a makeup artist was the creativity that I have to explore. I get to meet a lot of different people, work with a lot of different faces, skin tones, cultural backgrounds, and genuinely I find it interesting because each person I do makeup on, I learn a little bit about their cultural background, their heritage, and I genuinely do find it interesting. I do identify as a disabled artist. First and foremost, I'm deaf. Outside of that, I have a genetic condition called osteogenesis imperfecta, which is a brittle bone condition where my bones are essentially like glass. There were times where I would be on set and I would have to say to the director, just so you're aware, I am extremely hard of hearing. I wouldn't use the word deaf because the minute you use a word like that, it's an immediate red flag. No matter how skilled you are, they will look at you differently and say, sorry, we found someone else for the position, but in reality, what they're actually saying is, we don't know how to deal with your disabilities, so we're not gonna try. It's very frustrating, and there were times early in my career where I would go home and I would cry. I knew that I had the experience to be on the job, but that they couldn't deal with the disability, and it's not a disability, it just makes me a little bit different. Since the pandemic, I've found more accessible crews where the crew members themselves also have disabilities, so there's that innate understanding between myself and them. I have enjoyed working on Break Character a lot because I've never once walked in here and felt like I was out of place, even on my first day. In terms of the future, I probably will end up continuing in makeup. It forces me to use my brain in a different manner that a normal 9-to-5 job does, while at the same time allowing me to be creative and experimental in terms of different looks that I get to do.
Watch Breaking Character on AMI-TV.
Now streaming on AMI+.